I have found myself running this morning, regretting things in my past, and every rational and logical thought tells me not to regret them, that they are bigger in my emotions than they were in reality, which is probably true. But the emotions seek regret to torture me, strangely. Is there a way of moving past the past? Some would say that's karma and positive actions wash the karma away. Dharma. That is probably correct. To be positive around people, to practice Dharma, perhaps that does wash the karma away. Those people that talk about Dharma and karma, very interesting. They say you'll never be happy selling arms or intoxicants. Very interesting thought. There is modes of living that create contentedness, they would say. And that's one of the things. You can't make your living by selling arms or intoxicants, or else you will never be happy. I wonder if that's true. Never be content. Very interesting. It's the kind of question you couldn't ask someone who sells arms or intoxicants. They would swear that they are happy, and then they would swear that they are wealthier than you, more powerful than you. They would attack the asker of the question. Interesting. It could only be gleaned from their actions, not in asking, but of observing. And even then, I suspect their actions would be hidden, perhaps even from themselves. In a mindless actions, they would hide themselves in mindless action. Always putting it out of their mind that the product they're selling is destroying people. This is how many humans operate, by putting things out of their mind, forcing their mind away from the truth. Like death is the big one you see in most people. You ask, when you suggest it is a fear of death, you know it is the truth when they immediately retort with, No, 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 no. Because to meditate on death is terrifying, and most people avoid it. So if you even suggest that their actions stem from a fear of death, they immediately shut down the thought, and that's when you know. One must always be open to contemplating and accepting death. The older you get, you have pains in your body, and the mind will convince you that this is the cancer or the dis-ease that will do you in. And I feel queasy when this sometimes happens. I felt it this morning, and facing that, you pray to God, but someday will be the time, and not even God is coming to save you. So then beyond that, I just breathe and accept death, even if it is right now, even if it is true that the dis-ease is terminal and effective immediately. And that is how it is overcome, the queasy feeling, by directly looking at it, breathing into it, and then perhaps a disease will come that you cannot breathe out of, one that restricts your breathing. This is the question that the world faces now, a disease that takes your breath away. This is indeed scary. You know, I really, really, really see it now, the refusal to contemplate death. It's everywhere, completely exposed by the reaction to this dis-ease that currently has a grasp of the world. It is just such a clear exposure that people are terrified of death and do not contemplate death. The destruction of religion in the West is partly to blame for this refusal to accept death. Anyway, meditate on death. That is freedom.